Welcome to Herbert Nerds and the start of this Creator Team series here in F1 Manger 24 with the 2025 DLC. We will link down in the description to that. So bringing the save to the beginning of 2025, having the roster for the current season in place, we are inserting a new team, Herbert Racing, built on the principles of Eddie Jordan's team, Jordan Racing. We have got ourselves some goals based on how that team performed, and we will be trying to match Jordan's performance as we race through the years, trying to build ourselves up from a starter team with nothing to a title contender in the end. So there'll be a fair amount of sim on the way through, but we will watch the whole journey together as Herbert Racing, the Green Dragons, enter Formula One for the 2025 season. The goals we have based on the Jordan team are, in the first season, we want to get at least some points. Get a point on the board in the first season. We want to get our first pole by season 4, our first win by season 8, and Constructors Challenges by season 9. So hopefully, by the time we get into 8 or 9, we should be smashing it. But they are based on Eddie Jordan's team and how Jordan performed throughout their career. We are starting with the lowest facilities. We are going to try and sign young drivers to keep the cost down. Young drivers or drivers with high marketability, so we can really get a bit of the press on the go. Obviously, we're not going to get Jordan Price, Jenny Boy, Katie Price on the top of the cars, but pushing sponsorship and race day packages alongside to try and make as much money as possible to invest back into the team is the plan. So, the Green Dragons hit the grid. Who have we selected as our drivers? Free agent drivers at the beginning of 2025? Well, of course, Sergio Perez. So the Green Dragons, Herbert Racing, Sergio Perez and Tio Porcher, based on the database, were both out of contract. Obviously, we know Sergio Perez is. Tio Porcher, a very competent, very highly rated driver, are our two drivers for the start of this season. Our performance-wise, we have started with essentially basically nothing. Let's have a look at our facilities. One's across the board, 2 on design center. I think that's the standard. We don't have a team hub, don't have a race simulator, 1 star scouting department, and we have nothing. We have a boardroom and a weather center. Nothing else. So this is just starting on the lowest amount we could on there. Finance-wise, we did give ourselves 30 million, so we gave ourselves a bit of a bank balance. We have been backed into this first season at least, and it's going to be our job to make as much money as possible and invest that wisely in this first season, knowing that there's a big change coming next year. So do we just go fully into research? That'd be one to understand. Driver-wise, we have no affiliates, so we'll get out into the market and look for some affiliates to bring in. We don't want too many, but we do definitely want affiliates in to develop. We're going to want to have a young driver roster, but not a big one because we don't want to spend too much money on drivers. We also are going to want to have that car development being helped as well. Maybe a marketability driver, who knows? We'll play around and see where it goes, but I've got to watch the bank balance. And in terms of teams, so we race engineers, we took Alan Queerly. I should have picked someone, I can tell you. And Charles Martinez, he just had he's just a cheeky smile, couldn't click on anybody else. Brought them up from F2 teams, so we again tried to not disrupt any of the current teams, only taking staff that we could pick who were available from the original, from the lineup available in the starter screen of Creator Team. Rest of the team, we have Matt Harmon, Alessandro Sinelli, and Clive Hatton. So yeah, late 70s, or hopefully late 70s, early 80s. We're going to need to obviously get those up as we push the team further forward. I was going to look at maybe a focus for the British drivers, maybe, but I think we'll leave it open. When I realised that Sergio Perez was, of course, going to be free for the first season, I mean, who else is going to get brought in? 34-year-old. We've got him on a long contract to take him through to retirement. He's going to help us build this car. And Tio Porcher may be one we can keep for a lot longer as we start to push towards points, push towards something else. So that is the team. We are on the 29th of December as the DLC update, the mod will take you to. And we can start our first day. Thank you, Joel, at Herbert Racing. Here with our team. Do you want to have a look at the little cheeky little car? Look at the little cheeky little car. It's just the livery with a dragon on it. I didn't even know it existed. I found it. I had to pick it, obviously. But we do have the team branding, so we've got a chance to switch up the cars and play with it throughout the season. And I think we'll probably do that as we get in. So where do we want to start? Let's start with the new season coming in. The research period being open. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay. the mod has absolutely crucified Sergio Perez. His overtaking is good though. He's going to be doing a lot of that from the back. As the regulation changes are through as well, circuit-wise, we are racing the 2025 season race, Melbourne, China, Suzuka, and obviously ending with the runs into Abu Dhabi, Qatar, and Las Vegas to finish. New season. So we should be seeing everything we expect, except new targets for the season. So new season target is 9th. Well, not quite last actually, is it? That's not great. Long-term objective, score points. Okay, we'll accept the target. We are selecting a Ferrari engine. I was looking at them. I was like, do we start with Renault just because it's funny? 3 million. This is what I wanted to see, was the difference in cost. I mean, it makes. Why would you not go for the Honda though? Now I'm looking at it. Upfront cost is going to be less. Monthly cost is going to be less. The Ferrari engine is the most expensive and is not the most useful. The Renault one is cheapest, but like £1 million difference for 20 power. I suppose it's the durability we're looking for then, and the fact we're not going to have to replace them. Best finish in a Renault engine was 6th. Do we go for a little saving? I'm maybe changing now. I'm not even thinking the Ferrari engine's worth it. We're better going for the Honda. ERS durability is going to be a big one though, because replace them. And we took Mercedes last time, so. Yeah, I think we go. Oh, I'm talking myself into the Renault unit. I'm talking myself into it. Look at the durability. We won't have to replace anything. I'm going for the Honda. I'm switching. We're going for the Honda engine. Oh, it's so close to the Renault, but it has the most power, so it's going to give us the power. We just have to watch the durability and hope we don't crash too much. So I mean, the power will be great. Yep, we're going with Honda. We're going with Honda. We've changed our minds. Sorry, Ferrari. We need a slightly cheaper engine. I thought it'd be funny to try and outdo Ferrari, but I can't afford it. We've made changes straight away. Oh, look at me being a boss of a team, making so many changes. Internal car report. It's all green. That's good. Is it great? Okay, that's not great. ATR starts today. Okay, we've got our ATR allocations. It should be based on, yes, last season's performance. And the car part development is open. Sponsorship negotiation. This is going to be the big one. I don't want to see it. Our car rank is the worst. Tyre preservation is good, though. That's not bad. So it's how much we want to put into this year's car versus how much we want to put into research in next year. Let's see what we can get out of the sponsors. So, sponsor activity. I think we want as much up front because it's going to be really painful. But that does mean whatever we make, yeah, we don't want performance related. Up front, let's invest in systems this year. We invest in the back end as much this year. So, oh, it's cool they've put all these on here though, like actual sponsors. Doesn't help me when I'm trying to pick the ones I definitely want though. Oh, a lot of these are balanced. Okay. So I think we're going to take the driver marketability, fashion show appearance. Why not? Get Tio out there. Get Sergio. I can see Sergio Perez in the fashion show. 4 million, 1.4 up front. None of them are huge amounts up front. 3.8 million. Okay, let's take the technology one. Let's take the engineering one to get the staff development rate up. We're going to need that as much as possible. We're probably going to want a sim rig to help Tio Porcher. I mean, we just need to get as many of these in as possible, don't we? We need as much money as we can physically get in our pockets. Web AI, we're going to take the crypto one. Oh my God, up front, that's 28 million. Only 62 million on the cost cap. Race day, we get a bit. Engagement, 20 million. Oh my days, oh my days. This is not good at all, is it? Do we go for the energy drinks? It's 1.9. It's really not worth it. I don't want to take, I mean, 7 million for race day is great, but I don't see how we're gonna do it. Our race day performance is gonna be shocking. I don't really want to rely on it at all, although it is a huge amount of money to throw in. Okay, no, I said it. We're gonna take a race day one. We're gonna take at least one race day one. Let's do it. 71 million of the 139. Yikes. That's not good. We've got our design in place. There's Tio and there is Sergio Perez. No, Tio Porcher doesn't have any hair. But yeah, and there is the Green Dragon. Oh my god, look at this. Right, I'm going to design this. We'll come back and have a look. Okay, that took me a little bit longer than I would have liked, but I spent a lot of time sorting out. We have our sponsors across. I quite like the Serpent. Serpent feels right with the Green Dragons. I've put Serpent quite a lot of places, but yeah, everyone that's given us money is on our car and suit. We are ready to rock and roll. Australia is away. Let's have a look at... we need to get the crew just up and done. Let's get them balanced, I think. 70s as high as they're going to go in the 50s at the moment. Jesus. Car building would be useful to focus on. In fact, raise and lower the car. Let's keep that where we're going. It gives 1 in car building. Okay, cool. Let's try not to lose anything at the moment. Confirm changes. Pit crews there. We're gonna have to work with what we can on the staff. I wonder how long their contracts all are as well. 2 years. Is it all? They're still standard. Oh, no, they'll get different contracts based on who they are. What the hell? Okay. Up next is a sponsor plan review. So we're gonna look at cars. Obviously, car part development. We're gonna do what we can. Our car is currently ranked 21st and 22nd on the grid. We should see the drivers. Are we into the new season? We are now. As we can see there, we are the 11th team on the grid, Herbert Racing. The drivers, we've got them all in. Signs at Williams, Hamilton, Ferrari, obviously. Sergio Perez finished 8th last season in the end, because of course he would have stayed at Red Bull all the way through in this. Alpine should have. I should have moved them round to have... where are they? Where is he? Yeah, Alpine. Franco Colapinto. We've put Colapinto in for the beginning rather than Jack Doohan. Bortoletto obviously in there. Behrman, Isaac Hadder in at RBs. Yuki is still in. I'll have to... Okay. We'll do a few races and then we'll make the change. Oh, wait a minute. Who's the other Red Bull driver then? Oh, of course, Liam Lawson. How could I forget? Okay. Well... We'll leave them in for a few, and then we might do the switch for Liam Lawson and Yuki in a mid-season change. We can do that. That's not too bad with the editor. So, yeah, let's leave where it is for now. But, yeah, drivers are in. Our car is in. So I'm going to do some work on the car. We're going to try and do it intelligently. I know there is ways of, like, maxing out the sliders to get where you want to get, but I'm going to do it in a more sensible manner. Get the car in a position, and then... I'll see you back for the first race. Melbourne's in 72 days. We're going to try and get through as many car parts as we can, but I'm not going to absolutely spank all the money. We've got a decent amount in the bank now after the sponsorship because I want to put a load of it into, some of it into facilities and a load of it into research. So we're going to do enough for the car to get us, I don't know, maybe like 15th on the grid. Somewhere where with a couple of mistakes here or there, we might be able to push up. It's not our car, by the way. I changed that livery. Okay, good. It's a Serpent now. Disgusting. And I'll see you back for the first race. Okay, we made it to Australia and we have made some changes. 21 million left in the bank. I spent a bit, just a little bit. So where have we changed? Where do we start? I got excited everywhere. Car doesn't look any better, which is even better for it. So drivers, obviously we kept Sergio and Tia Porcher. I replaced both my engineers. Hugh Bird was out of contract and Mark Slade, both very highly rated race engineers who we could just keep forever. But Hugh Bird had a great affinity with Sergio Perez, and I thought if we're going to get Sergio Perez working, why not bring in an engineer that he knows and worked with at Red Bull? So that was the kicker. Then I thought, Mark Slade, old hand in the business, looked after some hard-ass drivers in K-Mag, and I think he looked after Nico as well. Hulkenberg for a bit. Why not have him in to guide, much like Bono is guiding Antonelli, Mark Slade is going to guide Tio Porcher into Formula One. And I thought I'd just stop there, but I didn't. We carried on. We got some affiliates. Zane Maloney and Dennis Hauger. Zane Maloney, we're going to have him working on driver development. Dennis Hauger's going to work on car development just to help that. I just wanted to drive, just in case the worst happened, I wanted backup drivers there. We'll have a look at other affiliates as the F2 and F3 seasons continue. Try and pick up some young guns there. Then staff-wise, I got excited again. Dan Fallows was a free contract, so we had to pick up Dan Fallows, 87 rated, big improvement there. We're going to keep Alessandro Sinelli for now. Clive Hatton is doing a good job of getting the pit crew up to speed, but 76 rated is a little low. We have starting next year because it brought down the cost of firing him essentially. is it Randeep Singh who's the ex-McLaren pit crew guy, sporting director. That's the word. Randeep Singh. It's right there in front of me on the screen. I wasn't looking at it. He'll be starting next season, who is an 80-something rated. So we stopped there. Facilities-wise, we did nothing on car development, left it where it is for the first season. We'll get to the end before we do some improvement there. Once we know we're not going to do anything else with the car, we'll start putting money into the factory. Staff-wise, I built a race simulator and a team hub. Team hub will give us a mentality boost, which is definitely what we're going to need for drivers, and the weekly staff development boost. Simulator gives the development boost for Tio Porcher and for Zane Maloney. Anything that gives us mentality boost, we're going to have to look at. So the rest of this, I think we bought a tour center just because it gives me 50 grand a week. And improves our marketability. None of the rest of these, they all did marketability and attractiveness, but didn't do any boosts to people's morale. So it might be that at Team Hub, we boost again to the next level. 1.5 million, it will give us a 2 boost to staff mentality. I want to keep the staff happy. Getting the staff happy, getting their mentality up is going to be what helps us keep them happy and overperform where we are. We will outperform our level. Look at the trucks, man. The dragon on the side. They look cool as hell. Yeah, mentality. Having a good mentality is going to always help us improve more. More confidence equals better results above our performance. We wanna punch above our weight. We got 21 million. We're projected to be losing money, so we've got to stop spending, essentially. The car, we did some work on. So we're on part 2s of everything on the car. Let me just check that we got all the designs in. There's still one chassis to be built. So unfortunately, Tio Porcher's car is a little bit off. 18th to 21st, where the chassis hasn't come in. But you can see we haven't really shifted the needle anywhere. Tyre preservation we're looking okay on. Everything else is really lacking. We put all the CFD time into the underfloor. We put the second lot of CFD time into the underfloor. And then we had the option came through to spend £1 million to let us increase our engineers to 15 and get a boost to the development. And I thought, I can't waste that. For £1 million, let's do it. So we're going into model 3 of everything. Chassis, underfloor, front wing, rear wing, side pods. I think, depending on where that puts us, the underfloor, it definitely gave us a huge boost on putting both lots of CFD into it. If we can get our cornering up, our engine's already quite fast. Our chassis was showing that we would be, I think we're already performing not so bad on top speed. I mean, it says 19th, right? For me, 19th is good, okay? So if we can get the cornering up, the tyre preservation can stay roughly where it is. Top speed can maybe eke up 1 or 2. I might just leave the car where it is. That might be it. And we sit on the 20 million, see what we can gain, and then the rest of it goes into facilities or goes into research. That's the plan, I think, as we stand here now. It's going to be hard, though, to go into these races and lose. But we have our first race. So, 400. They're not going to get... I think they both have contracts where they only get paid out if we get points. So do we go safe? 21st on the grid. Let's take 20th for both drivers. We could be earning 800,000 a race, which is very good. Start of the season then. So we've got a whole new team, 2 new drivers, a brand new Herbert Racing Formula 1 team, 11 teams on the grid.
The slate is
Come on, Crofty.
clean, and the team's prepared to make an instant impact heading into an exciting year. Mercedes will be giving a shot to new talent this weekend. But the question is, can they compete with the old hands?
Kimi Antonelli has no face cam.
Okay then, let's get to it.
Let's get to it, Crofty. First race. Oh my God, rain for the first practice session. Okay, we're going to take practice sessions. I will see you back for quali. We're going to do the full race for this one. And then what we'll do with future episodes is sim through some stuff to get through races and get through the seasons quicker. Knowing that our goals are to score a point this season, but we're not looking for podiums or wins until 5, 6, 7 seasons. So it's going to be a fair amount of simming, but I want you to see it all live, so there's nothing done in the background. Plus it makes my life a little easier. But we will do this one the old way. I'll do the practice. We'll see you back for quali. We'll see how bad this car really is. Okay. We're back for qualifying. Practice went well. We just did quali 1 and finished. Both drivers got through to Q2 and the game crashed. Oscar Piastri was knocked out. I feel like Oscar Piastri got knocked out in Q1 and bloody Zach Brown crashed my game. So we're going to attempt it again. Thierry Poitier was second for part of it. It was wild. We're going to have to do it again. So, wish us luck, because that's going to be painful if we don't now get what we want. And I've got it on video, so I can prove it was real. But can the young gun show him how it's done as he comes in 12, 13? This is going to be a very good time. This is going to be a very good time. Just under 16. Oh, my God. Poitier's got P2. Piastri's got to get out, but we should be safe. Only Hulkenberg, Colapinto, and Stroll, all three would have to win, and Perez would have to fall out. We are getting into Q2 in our first. Piastri's out in Q1? Oh, no. Okay. Perez. Out first. There we go. Your first look at the Green Dragon. Oh, I feel like I maybe need to change that. I like the back of the rear wing. The front of the rear wing is not as nice.
Ready, check.
Perez is out.
Yeah, all good.
Poitier is out. Albon follows. Both of the drivers on double laps. Should mean we get a good run. They've got a good gap between them all. We'll watch Perez come over the line. Start the first flying lap of this. My creator team career with Herbert Racing. The Green Dragons. As there he goes. The man with experience. The former race winner, Sergio Perez. In what is
good.
Undeniably the most beautiful car on the grid. I need to change the logo though. I need the dragon to be green rather than black. It doesn't look as good on this sidebar. But that's easy to change. Other than that, perfect. Oof. Oof, look at it. What a beast. Ay. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. So obviously he's going to set purples as he goes out first. It's whether Albon's going to take him from straight away. As Perez completes his first lap at a 1:17. Poitier's at a 1:17.4. Poitier 4/10 off. That's not good from Tio. Perez, second flying lap now as we're following him around. He's got a clear gap to Alonso. He's not going to pass him till the very end, which is going to be an annoying place to pass. Or he's just going to get a toe across the line. Perez up to second. P3
well,
now.
At the end of this lap.
He's up there with Gasly though, which doesn't really give me much faith. Verstappen goes in. Oof. Well behind. And Poitier in P3. P4, sorry.
Mode in, we'll box this lap.
Not bad, boys. Not bad start, actually. For a car that is ranked not that well. Maybe qualifying is our jam. We'll put them both on a 2-lapper. And we'll go early to miss the mess. So, if we think about it, they're going to need to go out about 6 or 7 minutes, aren't they? Maybe 6, maybe 7.5. 1:14. 9th and 10th, though. 2.6 and 2.7 seconds clear. I mean, not everyone's gone yet, but that ain't bad. Those teams are going to have to go out late, which gives us a good chance. This is a good qualifying position here. If we were further down, if we were qualifying in a 13th, 14th, I'd be a little bit more worried. As we're going to send out Perez in that gap and Poitier right behind. 6 and a bit minutes. I might have left that a little bit late. We need a 2-minute warm-up lap. A 1:15. So that's 3 minutes. And then another 2 minutes. So, yeah, 5-6 minutes. And cross the line just in time to do it as one of the last. So, if nothing goes wrong, touch wood, they should get both of their laps in. Perez starts his flying lap. He has got in front of Piastri and has a good run down to chase Leclerc. He's not going to catch him, but you can follow his line. And he's probably just far enough out to be outside of the dirty air. He only gets a yellow first sector, though, same as Poitier. Makes it up with the green second for Poitier as well. Comes over the line. Perez is staying in 9th position. Poitier is in 13th currently, and he stays in 13th. Okay, 3 minutes left to complete this out lap. That's not too bad. Sainz down there. Piastri again down in 20th. I wonder if we will get Piastri crashing out in P1 in the Aussie GP again, as Piastri's about to hit the line. Perez starts to speed up. He's going to get out in front of Hulkenberg and Behrman here just as he starts his lap with 1:30 to go. We had loads of times left. Porcher is going to have a shite run. He's got so much traffic to get through. Green first sector from Perez. Sorry, green, yellow, green second sector. Our second sector seems faster. We seem a faster car. My God, look at that traffic. Porcher has been held up so much. Tio is going to be in trouble here.
That's P11.
P11. That yellow sector was so slow. 18, he was on 19.6. He got held up by all of these cars here. He's safe by 3/10.
Okay, at the moment we are P15.
That's quite a lot.
Mode in, please. Mode in.
Oh, God. Colapinto, Hajar could be the one that knocks him out. Yeah. It wasn't even Hajar.
Copy.
Porcher's out. That is so annoying. I had both drivers through, and a damn game crash means now it's only Perez that goes through. And Porcher, who had a great run, got himself second, and then ended up 6th, I think it was in that final run, is now out in Q1 in his first race in Formula 1. It stings. It stings a little bit. I'm not going to lie. It stings a little bit by 1 place as well. Cool. Well, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. That is the way the cookie crumbles. If the game wants to do that to me and not crash this time, fair enough, game. Be like that. See if I care. Q2 then. Sergio Perez is through. We'll send him out for 2 flying laps again. We'll manage. We'll manage to qualify him. Ah, so annoying. I'm quite bitter.
Green light.
There's a bitterness about me now. Okay, sit bottom so far. 6/10 off Ollie Behrman is not a good run for Sergio Perez.
We're currently P8.
P8. He did not improve at all. We look like we're going to be sat 15th here. Unless I can pull an absolute wanger out the bag with a turnaround and a release for a single lap. I'm so peeved. So peeved. Right, let's use the last set then. I'm going to send you out with 2 minutes to go and hope you can get something. That's the gap, Perez. That's the gap. That's the gap. In front of Russell. 1 minute. Oh, you get loads of time, actually. That is a huge, that's a beautiful gap that Perez has here. You've got to go around Yuki. Green. Come on, give me that last green, baby. Get me over the line. Oh, up to 11th. Still 3/10 off 12th. Behrman beating him out. Colapinto and Gasly are in the top 10. Doth my eyes deceive me? We've been absolutely pants down here. Verstappen takes the first pole of 2025. Norris in second. Russell third. And Charles Leclerc fourth as our front row, our 2 front rows. Lawson up there in the Red Bull. That's going to hurt when we switch him out. But Pierre Gasly and Franco Colapinto in the Alpines. Herbert Racing down in 11th. The Haas is doing well. That means Albon and Sainz struggled. Obviously, the Sauber struggled. Stroll and Alonso. Some teams down here struggling. That is interesting. Finding out early doors who our rivals are going to be.
Well, the fans here are all set. Every one of them
race time.
eagerly awaiting the 58 laps of today's race.
58 laps here in Melbourne to kick off. We had an unfortunate qualifying, but 12th and 17th is well above our media prediction. So that gives me some hope for making maximum money from our sponsorship package. Tyre preservation should be good. We're going for exactly the same run on the drivers. Do we gamble one of the drivers for a longer run up front? Perez is looking good. I think we switch Tio around. Let me get that off there. Go on to hard, medium, soft. I think we do it this way around. I think we send him longer. Maybe give him a little bit of a boost at the end. What's the timing of this one? Oh, I've got it. I've actually got it bang on. He can almost push it fast. No, he can't quite push it fast. He could almost push it fast. Actually, I can put him on. I can have him have a quick start anyway. Burn the tyres to keep up with people. And then what I'm assuming overtaking is going to be slightly more difficult. We're not going to have a huge amount of pace. So kind of gambling that safety car doesn't happen too early. And when they come in to make their first stop, Porsche will make up some spaces. And then we have a safety car, I don't know, around 20. Always a good thing to just work out is how far can you go on a set of hards? We reckon we can go from lap 30. Good number to know, just in case. Nope, that's the wrong strategy. That's the wrong one. Right, so we'll switch to strategy. We'll do some gambling. This is a learning season. I think we'll keep the fuel. I think we'll push hard. I'd rather have the fuel and push than under fuel. Perez is going to struggle with pace to keep up with these guys from the start. Well, let's see. We won't know until we know, will we? So, set them up. Set them for a good, quick deploy start. First race of a new season, of a new career, with a new team, with brand new drivers.
It's not long until we
Hashtag excitement.
Here, and we should be in for a tightly contested race.
Also boring that the Red Bull's up front. Oh, we should have gone through the liveries as well. We'll have a look at the liveries during the race. We've got the 2025 liveries.
At the other end of the grid, I'm keen to see what they can achieve from P.
Why are we showing lunchtime? Come on.
Ready for the
So we should have, the 2025 liveries on for all cars. There's the horrid HP.
And away we go.
Lights out and away we go as Sergio Perez loses places straight away. Come on, Sergio. Go on, down the inside, down the inside. I do like that RB. Yellow flag straight away. Oh! Lawson. Ay. Lawson last. Are we going to see...
Just watch for debris on
Are we going to see Lawson Alonso?
The cars jostling for position, and the
Yep.
impact on the car. It's
Oh, he
quite
gets
clear.
hit. Or does he just
Having
overrun?
seen it back, I think it's pretty obvious.
And then he
who was at fault.
stops. Someone hits him. Who hits him? Well, maybe Lawson will be getting stopped out. Alonso down to 21st as well, which means Porsche is up to 16th. Following a disgusting green kick Sauber. Perez stays 12th. Nicely done. Don't worry, Perez. I want you just to get your confidence. Your confidence is quite high, actually. So maybe push you on a little overtake aggression high. We'll keep Tio where he is. I don't want to have to push him until his confidence is really there. Also can keep him on his target. He's got Yuki behind him. I do like that RB. I know it's just white, but let's have a look at the... I switched out the Willies for the 2025. It's not as good as the Concept one. It's a nice looking skin though. The disgusting kick Sauber. It's actually not that bad, is it? Aston, we've already had a look at. Mercedes, it's the same. Colapinto, 9th and 7th for
DRS is enabled.
the BWP Alpines. Oh, it's good to be racing again. It's good to be back racing again. Right, that's the first lap watched. Let's get the adrenaline down. 12th place and 16th place.
Car behind is Stroll.
Can we keep up?
He's 0.5 behind.
Perez losing out to Yuki. Not good start. Sergio, Checo. Good defence. A bit more an aggressive overtake, and he immediately gets overtaken. Oh, a late break in there by Yuki Tsunoda. Vying for a position in the Red Bull team. Now Lawson is down the back. Charles Leclerc sets the fastest time, and we have burnt out our batteries. I think we can actually keep this running for a bit. I think we can keep them pushing. 16th place for Porsche, 13th for Perez. It's not bad. He's got a bit of a gap, as old Tio, to the next car, so I've got to watch that he doesn't become a bit of an anchor. But he is also on a different run to everybody else, so if he gets overtaken, he gets overtaken. There we go, Hajar's gone around him. Sergio needs to come off the tyres. It's another yellow flag. Looks like a small misdemeanor, whatever it was. We are holding up Pax. We're 4 seconds off the Hasses now. Perez does not have the pace. Yikes, 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 yikes. This is where we can see the true pace of our car. We might be qualifying better than our actual performance. Albon goes round Sergio. Luckily, he's on peak, which is great. I don't need him to defend yet. We're still running our own race. We'll use up some of the fuel at least. Okay. Oh god, Yuki got round and then got back. Watch
Now,
and
we can
Stroll
see
having a
what
ding dong
happened.
battle as well.
Now we're watching the action closely here. The gap opens up for them.
Oof, 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 oof. Nicely done. Pushing them wide.
And up they go to 7th.
Up they go to 17th. Yeah, you can see. We catch up and then we lose it. Yeah, Bortoletto's gone around Perez. Bortoletto's gone around Perez, Jesus. The kick up in 14th. Hulkenberg's dropped to the back. I mean, Lawson's made up some time in that RB. Piastri Norris, though. As it was, Piastri pulling away, Norris being the bottleneck for him. 3 seconds the gap. As it's all going to come down now to pit stops. Perez and Bortoletto are having a fight. They need to stay with Yuki. Where is Tio? Tio's in a nice little fight. Let's bring him off the tyres. He doesn't need to burn through them too quickly. We had a bit of wear in him. He's got Lawson. Hajar's going around Perez now as well. Perez is bleeding places on the DRS straight every single time. He's getting himself in that position where he doesn't ever have DRS, but the cars around him do, so he loses the position. And again, by the time he gets around to a DRS zone again, he's gone. Insane. Good to see Hajar in a car as well. Yeah, look, he's already 1.92 off. Oof. The bloody soft tyre is not our friend. We know the medium burns out quick as well. I found that during... Perez is from 12th down to 17th on this soft set. All right. Let's push him. Let's push him hard. I might flick it up. I might put him onto the hards next. And put him on a longer stint in the middle. Because this soft tyre is not our friend. Not at all.
We can give it a couple of laps.
Yeah, you're going to need to.
Copy.
Poor chair's gone round him now. Perez is literally bottlenecking. Okay. This soft tyre is not our friend. I need to long out poor chair's run so we don't have to use that soft tyre for very long at all. Lawson is starting his fight through. Okay. Our qualifying position was good. This race performance not so much. We're losing out here a little bit now. Okay, come in for the hards. I know it's against the active strategy. That's fine. Just come in for them anyway. Yellow flag. Bortoletto. Oh, he's made a mistake. I don't know what's going on with Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg is first race. Clearly has a problem. He's 12 seconds off. He's just been falling back. He's going to be lapped soon enough. First pit stop as we come in. 2.7. Oi, oi, oi. There's some work to do there. But Perez is out on the hards now. Will lighten his fuel load. Same with Portier. Oh, not pit options, not pit options. Let's go into strategy. Let's actually give you a strategy, shall we? And then we'll put a medium stint. Okay, that's your strategy. That'll work. Lawson's in and out, still in 19th. Damn. Go on, Perez. Right, find some speed. Find something on these tyres at least. Hulkenberg, use a little bit. Use a little bit. All the pits are coming in for the mid-range pack. This is where Tio should push up. He's up in 11th at the moment. Stroll's got to come in.
No DRS. No DRS.
There's a few cars in front that are also running hards as the first strategy. We're going to go a while. We're actually looking, of all the hard tyres, I think we're actually looking pretty good. 57, 39, 47, 41. Yeah, we've got the best hard tyre wear there is. This is our tyre. Let's just see if it can keep some speed for us. What we really could do with is a safety car to give Portier free change. As a yellow flag comes
There
in.
is debris on the main straight.
He's wished it into...
Now it looks to be Lewis Hamilton involved in that.
Ooh, Lewis alongside an Alpine. Oh! And he was coming into the pit. Or did he make that decision after he took the contact? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. The Alpine getting the elbows out with Lewis Hamilton. Which one was it? It must be Gasly. Porsche into 11th. That's got to be. Hamilton's in the pit coming out. Albon's in 10th. Stroll still out on those 37%, 31% tyres. Yeah, Gasly's got to come in soon. Yeah, Leclerc, Verstappen, they're all coming in now. We are going for the longest run on these hards. Perez down in 20th. I'm actually having him absolutely rinse his bloody ERS pack. That's a mistake. Perez, I need you to find a bit of pace here, son. Gasly's now in. Tio keeps going. We will keep him going until his last lap starts to drop. 125.60. I mean, he's not exactly quick, is he? Norris is in. Norris is in and out in third still. Oh, Norris just gets out in third. Look at that. Norris, Russell, Verstappen, McLaren lose their 1-2. Leclerc up to second. That is quite wild. Quite wild.
Okay, copy.
Yeah, you're in the pit window, but we're going to make you go long, boy. You're going to go long. 123.6. Okay, that's better. Till his laps start to drop. He's in a nice little pack. 124.9. Yeah, he's in a pack. He doesn't need to worry too much. We're not getting much ERS here, I say. Optimal pit stop. Let's ignore it for Tio. You can go a couple more. 125.6. He is getting caught. Okay, Hadger's gone around him now. He's going to drop him all the way back. That's the problem now, isn't it? He is peak though. Oh no, he's losing places. Let's keep let's get him happy. Okay, mediums are going on. Push. Use up the tyres now. This Porsche going to come in for his first pit stop in Formula 1. Pulls over to the right-hand side, and he's in the pit lane. Right, 2.7 was our first stop. Not exactly the quickest. What? How slow was that? 4.8. Because my guys were moving in slow motion there. Was that slow motion? Did you see how slow that tyre guy went? That was ridiculous. That was the slowest I've ever seen. Brilliant. We're 20th and 22nd. Okay. So, qualifying, not bad. Race pace, kind of terrible. That makes sense. All right, I think we can see where the inevitability of this is going. Why is his tyre so cold? Get the tyre wear up. Come on, get your tyres up. Get them warm. I need you to not finish last. We got beat. There we go. Porsche gets on Bortoletto. 2 newbies for the season. Porsche, another one of the rookies.
Now look, here we head into turn 2. They decide to give it a go.
Nicely done. Perez is 10 seconds behind Hülkenberg. How has that even happened? They're going to come in now, right? But we're not pit stop. We're not pit stop behind them, which is what it seems like. Porche's gone round. We've still got to make a pit stop. We're still going to be 20 seconds off. This is quite worrying.
And what's that? A pit stop issue.
Okay. It's not great, is it? Still not great, guys. Yeah, if we look at pits, so they've done their 2 now. Pits, yeah, all these guys in 2s are behind. Yeah, we're struggling. Bortoletto, we're ahead of Bortoletto, but everybody else is not the case. Right, Bortoletto's done his pit. We're going to come out 20th, 21st, 20th and 21st. Hajar's surely going to catch. But we are going on to... Are they all on hards? Okay. Well, we're going on to mediums and soft. So we'll be on the fastest sets of tyre. We're just not the fastest.
Okay.
So that works. Perez is really languishing. Perez is super struggling. Porcher's picking up places now that he's got his tyre into a bit of a groove.
Oh dear, that's not a good
Oh,
start.
Piastri down to 6th with a pit issue. From 1st to 6th. Norris in the lead. Russell second now. 15 seconds. Norris is front of Russell. That's wild. And Leclerc's right behind him. Piastri all the way down to 15th. Although, have they all got more stops to do? Optimal pit stop for Surge. Just do it. Do it.
We'll be boxing this lap.
Yeah, you're in traffic
Yeah,
anyway. You're in traffic anyway. Your confidence is all the way down. Maybe I shouldn't have put you on overtake aggression. His confidence isn't there. 21st for Perez. Oh, actually, it's Porcher that's in the mix with the rest of this pack. As even the Hasses have dropped all the way off. There again, another one that's qualified well. Right, Perez in 2.9. Jesus, 2.7, which I tutted at, has been our best pit stop. Bortoletto overtakes Perez. Perez is now last. Stone cold last. Right, get those tyres warmed up. You're going to have fuel on your side, which is good. Porcher, I want to ask you to start pushing the tyres. A completely incident-free race, which is quite rare. Okay, Stroll's in. Porcher's gone. Porcher should be coming in for a fresh set of softs. In he comes, clears himself out of the pack. Where's he going to come out? He's going to come out behind Hulkenberg, which is what we want. 20th and 21st. On soft tyres. Get him in the groove. Get him nice and warmed up. Warm him up behind Perez and then go. I wonder if also our dirty air tolerance, because we're sat in with cars. Dirty air tolerance is just going to absolutely penalise us because we're always sat in traffic. 10 laps to go. Porcher's tyres also in the groove. Come on, beat the Saubers. 8 seconds. Hulkenberg. I thought Hulkenberg had an issue. I think we're the ones with the issue. I think it has been proved we are definitely the ones with the issue.
Your battery's red.
We know the battery's red. It's fine.
Yeah.
I know it's red. I'm pushing them. Oh no.
Oh, gosh,
No,
I
no, no, no,
crashed.
no, 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 no. Sergio.
All okay, Checo?
What the?
Is he out? Oh my
I don't know
god.
if I had a damage.
Oh, there's no replacement. There's no point bringing him in. His tyres are shot though, aren't they?
How are the tyres?
Vibrations are increasing.
Yeah, copy.
How did Perez crash? He's got 7 laps to go. Is it even worth... I mean, to finish. It's worth bringing him in just to finish. Is it worth bringing him in just to finish? 7
Got a
laps to
box
go
at
in
the
his
end of this
last. No, just fucking retire the car.
Yeah. Copy.
So box, Checo box. Okay, so box.
That is not...
And we'll retire the car.
That is not the start.
Sorry, mate.
That is
You need
not
to keep
the
your
start.
K1 usage down a bit, otherwise you'll just run out of battery and then you'll just be taken by everybody.
Copy.
6 laps to go. Perez crashed on his own in a race that wasn't even a race. He was just trying to get around the track. Crap. That is really not good. Porto's up to 19th though. And then with another pit stop. He's actually going to finish not that bad. I wonder if we get Perez out, he would have got his... He would have had the front wing damage, though. But would he have got his marketability bonus? We will not know now because I brought him in. Crap. Right, Tio, what have you got? You're back on fuel, which is good. That worked out just in time. Is he? I thought he was going round someone. Antonelli. Just re-overtake Antonelli. He unlapped himself. Antonelli, best of the rookies. Colapinto in there. Lawson. And then Holcomb. No, not Holcomb, sorry. Behrman. Portier. Tio's up to 17th. He's gone back to where he started.
We're watching the action closely here.
Hulkenberg's, yeah, definitely got an issue.
Certainly inviting.
Hulkenberg had DRS, but did not have his foot down. Final lap, push, push, push.
You can save less.
Go on, fight. Just fight for the position. Fight for the position.
This focus is a long race. There's progress to be made. It's Ocon behind. Ocon 2.5 seconds behind.
Oof, look at that fight between them all. Oh, we've come out worse. Hulkenberg and Behrman fighting. So many cars fighting at the back here. I'm watching on 2 times speed because I don't want to lose his fuel. Okay, I don't think he's gonna get to push it, is he? Look at them all though pushing.
Max
Verstappen wins. Russell second. Leclerc third. McLaren fourth and fifth. Not on the podium for McLaren. Antonelli seventh. And then Gasly and Colapinto both finishing 8th and 9th. Lawson 10th in the end after coming off the track and ending up last in the first lap. Portier 18th
That's
in
the
the end.
checkered flag.
Perez retired. Wow. That's
What
a start.
a pretty awful day that was for Checo Perez.
That was a bitterly disappointing retirement. The team certainly wouldn't have wanted their race to end this way.
Checo. Carlos up 7 places. Yeah, a few of them struggled. But Esteban got the Hasses down 7 and 8 places. Portier was down 1 in the end, and obviously Perez out. Colapinto gets points. Bloody hell. Alpine, 5 points already. Pit stops. How far off are we? Look at we're so far off. Okay, we know we've got work to do though. 2.7 was our fastest. 20th or higher was all we needed. 22nd and 18th. So we got 340,000. Maybe that 20th or higher is what we need to go for until we're a bit more sure in the car. As the second... and he didn't even have this chassis. Portier didn't have the second... Oh my God. Well, he hasn't got a chassis. I need to put it back on Checo's car because he's crashed his freaking car, hasn't he? Okay. Okay. We need to build some stuff. How long we got till the next race? China, up next, 2nd of March. 2nd of March? Oh, 21st of March. A few days. Oh my God, we're going to have to put the basic parts back on. Okay, the car's struggling, clearly. 20th place, we've got some stuff, but we have got a lot of development coming through. This is the start. So once these 3rd level parts go on, I think that might be where we stick it for this season. 21 million in the bank. We need to work out if we're going to make any money. We are only trying to get a point. The first time, we want to try and get a point at some point this season if we can. But other than that, we are just trying to survive. And when research opens in April, it's all going into research. I want that jump to be the start of next season. This season is a bit of a write-off. So that is the first episode of this series. We will be back straight in with China, and we'll go through car development, and we'll simulate through, a few of the races and do one race an episode. So we'll probably simulate China, Suzuka, maybe do Bahrain as a bit of a speed track, or maybe I like Jeddah. So we'll simulate 2 or 3, see where we get to, try and get through the first couple of seasons quickish as we put everything in development, into research, trying to find the right people and the right pieces to build this team into what it is. We're looking at those goals. We want points this season. We want a first pole by season 4, first win by season 8, and Constructors Challengers by season 9. So we've got a way to go. We've got some facilities to develop. But Herbert Racing, the Green Dragons, are off and running. I'll see you back next time. Ta-ta, farewell.